Hey there, Paden Pelicans. It's Miss Bauer here at Paden's Makerspace, and I have a new challenge for you. This month, you're going to pick up a weaving challenge just like this, and has everything you need to weave your own mini blanket. Let's open up and see what we have. I'm sending you, the instructions are going to be in the bag, and you also will have the PDF file where you can click on the videos that can give you some tips. You're also going to have a cardboard and some yarn and a needle for weaving. You're also going to need a pencil, a pair of scissors, and a ruler. So just like any challenge at Makerspace, we like to plan, make, and then we like to improve. In this project, to plan, you first need to make your loom. Using your cardboard, measure and cut slots about 1/4 inch and attach your base yarn or warp yarn. Make sure it's tied tight on the back or taped down securely. Use the yarn provided in the bag or add additional yarn from your home and plan your design. Start weaving that design on your loom. I decided on my blanket to start with the blue yarn. To weave, you just go over and under your base yarn. I kind of like to pretend that my needle is a dolphin and it's jumping over a wave and then going under a wave, over a wave and under a wave. When you make it to the other side, you then need to pull all the extra yarn to the other side as well, making sure you don't pull too tight. You might even have to lift it up just a smidge before you start going the other way. Continue weaving from left to right, from right to left, going over and under. I decided I wanted to put a yellow stripe down the middle of my blanket, so I will have to rethread my needle with some yellow yarn. To rethread your needle, all you need to do is make a little loop on the end of the piece of yarn that you would like to use and carefully squish that little loop through the eye of the needle. That's the hole in the needle. Carefully pull it out and tie it tightly to your needle so that way you won't lose your yarn as you're weaving. Once you're finished with your blanket, look for any loose yarn and go ahead and weave them right back into the blanket. Look for a tunnel and bring that loose thread up the tunnel and then snip off any extra. Now it's time to flip over your loom and cut the work thread that's on the back, but cut it right down the middle. These will be your tassels. You're also going to use these to tie off your blanket so it doesn't unravel. I like to only pull out 2 tassels at a time to tie into a double knot. Continue tying off all of the tassels till there's no more left, and your mini blanket is finished. When you're all done, you can look at your design and decide is there a way you can improve it. Are there any weird loose threads hanging out that you could maybe use your needle to tuck in? You could do that, or you could tie them off and then chop them with the scissor. Did you weave it really tight? Did you weave it really loose? These are the things that you can get better at with practice. And the great thing about this activity is once you cut your little blanket off the loom, you still have the loom, and if you have more yarn around your house or even ribbon, you can make another weaving project. Well, I hope you like this challenge. I hope you share what you make with your teacher so that way I can see. And until next time, Paden Pelicans.